Yes, great people of Biafra, great people of Africa, and lovers of freedom all over the world. I greet you and I welcome you to this quick one afternoon broadcast. Very, very used to saying exposition even when it is not. I know our people are busy celebrating, you know, Christmas. I know that our people are busy celebrating Christmas and our people are actually busy, but whoever that we have here today, they are the ones who are going to hear this gospel of freedom, gospel for liberation, gospel for total emancipation of the entire black race. Because that is exactly what we are up to. We don't celebrate Christmas because it is not, I don't see a reason why we should be celebrating. That's the most important thing that we need to know. There is no reason why we should be celebrating. Because, or will I say that I will be celebrating Christmas because our people are dying at Tihamufu? You can celebrate because you have your different opinion. I am not saying because I don't celebrate Christmas, what you are doing, you are not wrong. You are not right doing it. You are right doing whatever you are doing, celebrating your Christmas. I wish you also, safe as you are doing it, but you shouldn't forget to keep your eyes on the ball because we have actually, things to actually, achieve. The fact that this time around it is a festive period where you will have at least time to spend with family and friends and see people you haven't set your eyes on, in few years. It is also, up to you to remember that we shouldn't keep our eyes off the ball, because while you are celebrating, the enemy is not celebrating, they are planning. As you are celebrating, the enemy is planning while you are here celebrating. So, great and wonderful people of Biafra, people of Africa, I greet you. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are domicile or where you are in this time of Elohim. I welcome you to this quick advice. I am going to call it advice. While you are joining us, share the video, invite others to join. I know we are only live on Facebook, we are not live on YouTube or any other platform. So while you are joining us, share the video and alert others to join so that we will do this one quick. Now, don't forget that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is still in the DSS dungeon, suffering for the for the liberation and this freedom of our people. While you are there, living your life, while you are there enjoying, don't forget that he is there suffering for me and you. And exactly, there is something I want to talk about. I want to talk about this Christmas festive season. And then, you know that Christmas season, each time there is Christmas, it is all about, people being put under pressure. It is all about people, extending their expenditure. It is all about people, trying to impress others. Most of the time, our people love to impress others by showing, by trying to, show them that they are okay, but that's okay. That's okay. But in this regard, I believe that COVID-19 taught us a lot of lessons, because you don't know when it is going to strike. You don't know when that thing of, global challenges is going to come. So whatever you are doing during this festive period, do not forget that January is coming, and it is coming with a new blessings. It is coming with a new challenges. It is coming with a new, riches. Don't forget, it is also coming with new poverty. So, in everything you are doing during this festive period, you should understand that this is not our thing. The fact that we use this time, because it is a free time given to us by those who make decisions for us to actually go out there to spend time with our family and our loved ones, does not mean that it is our tradition. It is not our tradition. So you shouldn't let this Christmas end you. You shouldn't let this Christmas be your last. Because when you are celebrating it as if it is something that you cannot do away with, you shouldn't let this Christmas destroy you. So many people have already died for the sake of this Christmas and its preparation, for the sake of this Christmas and its what do I call it, pressure, because there is a lot of pressure during Christmas, a lot of expectation. People expect something from you, you expect something from the next person, you expect some families, and every other person are expecting something from you. Whether you have it or not, some of you have to go out of your way in order to prove to them that you are there. Now, it makes so many young people to go through the highway because it is Christmas celebration coming up. And I want to actually, tell you guys that letting Christmas be your last is not worth it, because Christmas does not take us anywhere. Christmas is that time of the year. Remember, you've been working in the last 300 and 17 days, because there are weekends where you don't work, and some other people, they actually worked for 365 days in a year, which is 12 months of the year. You've been working, you've been determining that you are gonna do something, you are gonna achieve something, you're gonna build a house, you are going to do, invest in one of two businesses or the other. And now it is the 12th month, it is the 100 and it is the 100 and will I say 30 something days before it clocks to the 165 days. Now, what are you doing right now? You are taking back all those things that you have worked for. You are taking it back, actually remitting it back to where you got it from. Because now, during Christmas festive period, or during festive period, you will understand that you've been working in the last 12 months. In the last 12 months, if you are employed, you've been paid 12 times in a month. If they give you extra during Christmas, let's say you get paid bonus, at the end of the day, it takes you 1 month to actually give back all that thing you have worked for to the same people that you have worked for. Now, let's actually check out, what am I trying to say? If you talk about those who are drunken masters, the alcoholic people, today, wherever they are drinking in crates. They are drinking in crates. How much is one crate of beer wherever you are? It depends on the, your currency you are using. It depends how much is it. You ask yourself, I've been working in the last 12 months, and I got only pay, in the last 365 days in a year. I have been working, thinking about work. Even if you don't work the whole 365 days, you've been thinking about work, bills, and actually to keep up to your expectation in the last 365 days in a year. and it is only the last month to complete it. Some of you lose your lives. Some of you actually lost everything that you have worked for because you want to impress other people, or because you heard that many works and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Now let me remind you that those, those people who play not to be a dull boy, they actually check their achievement. They actually check their achievement. They have actually counted their blessings. They have seen their, what they have achieved. They don't put pleasure first. That is the reason why they will have extra to play with. But in your own situation whereby you don't even have enough, or you want to actually chase it through the highway, you want to go into kidnapping just to impress people during Christmas season, you might on your way on, or while at it impressing people, you might end your life because you are celebrating something that you knew nothing about. You are celebrating what your ancestors never celebrated. That is exactly what you are doing. You are celebrating what your ancestors doesn't know about. And they end up taking everything that you have worked for over the years. It will end up taking it. Now you consume alcohol. Who are the manufacturers of alcohol? Those people who actually amalgamated you, those people who put you in your predicament, those people who impoverished you through the system they have given to you, those people who create employment for you, those people who actually, rule the world, those people who control you through one means or the other, those are the people who manufacture this alcohol that you are consuming, except in some part like Biafra land, where you find local wine like Nkwocha, Nkwenu, and Ungwo, and Obana Nkwobi. Then these are the only way. What the hell? These are the only time, where you will be actually spending on something that is locally made. And a lot of you who believe that they are going to be poisoned drinking Nkwobi, you will depend on this strictly, foreign-made alcohol. Now you are taking that money that you have worked for in the last 365 days, sleepless night, stress of work, you are taking it back to those who paid you that money, indirect and directly. At the end of the day, you say January comes with a lot of challenges. January comes with a lot of, poverty, because you don't know how to spend, because you are actually trying to impress others. Some other young men, they are trying to impress women. They are trying to make it as, no matter what it takes you to have money to this festive period. It does not matter what you have to do, just like so many people have lost their life. You will be chasing all these things at the end of the day. That is the reason why it is said vanity upon vanity, because you're only chasing this thing for not even, interval of this holiday is not even up to 1 month. It's not even up to 1 month holiday. And because you want to do something, you want to impress people, and then you empty your pocket. January comes, you are stressed. January comes, you are under pressure. January comes, some of you have high blood pressure, because you will now recognize that some of you who are actually in the Western world, you might take a loan to go home to impress people. Now you have to pay back that money. Now you realize that you have made a mistake. And the problem of this mistake that you are making, it is the same mistake that you make every year. That is the reason why this year that you have seen, we have a lot of challenges in Biafra land. We have a lot of challenges in Africa. We have a lot of challenges, across the world. The world now is unpredictable. We are in this time of uncertainty. So all you do is make sure you don't remove your eyes off the ball. Make sure that everything you do, you keep your eyes on the ball. And don't forget, great Biafrans, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not where he is celebrating this Christmas with you. He is suffering for you. And do not forget that Fulani headers, while you are getting carried away, drinking yourself into drunken master, or drinking yourself to be stupid, Fulanis are taking over your bushes. Fulanis are actually regrouping. Fulanis are actually planning. While you are there celebrating, you have seen what they have done to our people at Ihamufu. You shouldn't forget. You shouldn't say that it is not, it is not in your village. You shouldn't say that it is happening at Ihamufu. You should not forget that these things that is happening, and don't forget that this Fulani attack in Ihamufu, there is always a place they have to start from. There is always a place they have to start from. Once they start from there, they will continue to make their ways. And if you chase them from there, they are going to the next place. And by the time you will actually regroup to make sure, remember that your government, they don't care about you. They are not proactive. The only time your military is up and running when they hear about Eastern Security Network. That is the only time the military will come and actually start looking for Eastern Security Network. Because they are all stupid. These are blind people who behave like animals, because animal is the one leading the country. So when you are being led by an animal, the whole nation will basically, be behaving like animal. That is the reason why you will see Fulani headers going and chopping off people's brain, busting people's brain, taking out their brain cells and actually taking it out, showing you, testing it on their mouth. You will see these are animals. The kind of terrorists that they breed in Nigeria. The government is not talking about it. No one is talking about it. Like I said before, you are on your own. If you are getting carried away by Christmas, don't forget that Fulanis are preparing to invade you. This 2023 is in the next 2 weeks. As you may all know, or if you don't know, let me remind you, 2023 is going to be the most challenging year in Biafra land and Biafra struggle. 2023 is going to be the most challenging year in Biafra land and Biafra struggle. I know that so many of you will be waiting for your prophet to come and say, this year it will be good in your life. We declare blessing, we declare this, we declare that. At the end of the day, when you start dying, they will not remember that they have declared blessing in your life. We are going into the most difficult year which is to come. In this struggle in Biafra land, where the Fulanis, they want to emasculate you. It is 2023, and that time is in 2 weeks time. That is when the countdown, the countdown begins now till 2 weeks. When the Fulanis, they will do all they will possibly, all they can possibly do in order to actually take over your land, in order to make sure that the power does not shift from them, in order to actually Islamize you. In 2 weeks' time, that's when the countdown begins. Do not forget, whatever you are doing, you are being told to pick up arms to defend yourself. So as you are being told to pick up arms to defend yourself, you shouldn't wish yourself what is happening in Benue State to happen in Biafra land. You shouldn't wish yourself what is happening in southern Kaduna to happen to you in Biafra land. You shouldn't let these bloodthirsty animals to come in and you become reactive. Just like it happened in Ihamufu. Had it been that these people or the governor of Enugu State, Ugwanye, was proactive, all these children, all these men, all these women who lost their life while at it wouldn't have lost their life, or their lives rather, because he is not even reactive. And for the sake that they fought ESN tooth and nail, that ESN was not there to protect them. But now, I am pleading with the leadership of IPOB. I am pleading with the DOS, the Department of State. This is no longer time for us to actually wait to be reactive. Those people who are called the leaders, they don't care about the people, they care about themselves, because they know that anything that is going to come up, it starts from the ground first. It doesn't start from them, which gives them time to actually make their ways, to save their families, and to move them. I am pleading with the leadership. It is that time that we need to be proactive. We need to actually get ready for what is to come. Because the only reason why the zoo government is holding our leader, it is for Fulani to actually overwhelm Biafra land. Of course, you know that they are holding our leader. Not only they are holding our leader, they infiltrated every cranny and corner of our land. They infiltrated our struggle. They infiltrated our men in the school. They infiltrated everywhere. Just like the guy that was caught, called Ejima. They are part of those who infiltrated our men on the ground, believing that whatever he does will come back to hunt IPOB, Eastern Security Network. He does not know that whatever they do will come back to hunt them individually. And those our men on the ground and the fallen heroes who has fallen fighting to defend and protect our land. May your soul, may your gentle soul, may your, selfless soul rest in freedom. And we are going to get you, Biafra. And you guys are going to be remembered. Because the job you guys are doing for us, I'm talking about the resolute, Eastern Security Network. Those who has remained resolute, remained committed, and has never deviated or did not fall on the roadside with the infiltrators. We say kudos to you. And we say those who lost their life fighting for their nation to come, fighting to defend other people's life while putting their own lives in danger. May your soul rest in power. May your soul rest in freedom. May you reincarnate. By the time you reincarnate, you are going to be welcomed in Biafra land, where you are going to be remembered, where you are going to be reaping everything that you have sown in this world. You will never be forgotten. It is time, because the war is coming to our doorstep. The war is coming to our doorstep. We need to prepare. We need to get ready. We have proven to the world beyond any reasonable doubt that we are a peaceful movement, that we are not violent people,